with John Jones being a psychopath, Cyril Gane being a serial cheater, and Tomas Aspinall having pink eye, the UFC heavyweight division has been in shambles until now. MMA Joey and MMA Guru have been beefing, if you will. They're big boys. They're calling MMA Guru the Bryce Mitchell of YouTube. And they're calling MMA Joey the Luke Thomas of YouTube. Which is weird, because I always thought that Luke Thomas was the Luke Thomas of YouTube. However, I could see Luke Thomas not even wanting to be the Luke Thomas of YouTube. But that's irregular. As far as I'm confirmed, this beef is the best thing that could have happened for MMA. This may be the only shot we have of seeing an American versus a Brit at the White House. People are sad to see the show with MMA Guru and Mighty Mouse go away. But the way I look at it, this could truly be a blessing in the skies. If MMA Guru and MMA Joey play their cards right, we may have a brand new podcast on our hands. MMA Bad Friends. The UFC just released what many fans are calling the greatest UFC promo in years. It stars recently disgraced former champion Dricus Du Plessis about 4 months too late. Supposedly, they already have another one in the works, starring Tank Abbott. Ian Machado Garry Simp doesn't believe that Usman deserves a title shot against Makhachev. He claims that Usman has less knees than Ian's wife has husbands. This is due to Ian's wife suffering from what people who spend way too much time on social media refer to as FOMO. Rumor has it that she has been self-diagnosed as a FOMO-sexual. FOMO-sexual. Speaking of FOMO-sexuals, Nina Drama is now going by the name Nina Chama. Alex Pereira is now openly giving her very public, very thoughtful gifts. And he looks at her the way that Artem Lobov used to look at Conor McGregor. I wish that someone would look at me the way that Alex Pereira looks at Nina Chama, while her husband looks at them through the camera. Dana White is trying to Me Too Francis Ngannou. Back in the day when they were making money together, Dana kept his mouth shut. But now he's trying to Amber Heard Ngannou. And although we've been coached to believe all Danas, something seems fishy about this. This is like when a girl basically stalks your favorite impractical joker and then ruins one of the greatest shows of all time when he finally ends up sending her the hotel room number. Well, the joke's on you, Dana, because unless UFC headquarters deleted the 3 minutes of footage from when this event took place, just like they did with Jeffrey Epstein, then there should definitely be footage from the mass amount of cameras in the building. That being said, Ngannou kind of does seem like a bad dude, and he probably did it. Ben Askren uploaded a video of himself using a assault bike. And there's nothing funny about that. It's an inspiration. However, if I was going to make a joke about it, I would probably just say that even after a double lung transplant, Ben Askren still has a better shot of fighting in the UFC than Dillon Danis. Apparently, Islam Makhachev gained 20 pounds after the UFC 322 weigh-ins. Coincidentally, Tracy Cortez lost 20 pounds after her fight with Erin Blanchfield when she took off all of her makeup and eyelashes. Venum just made a new pair of custom shorts for Conor McGregor. Supposedly, they're specially made with real $100 bills. That way, if the fight isn't going Conor's way, he could just slip Jason Herzog a couple Benjamins